Hello, I'm Matt, and welcome to the Black Hat Bushcraft channel. Today I wanted to show you a quick look at a ring belt that I made for myself a while back. I've really been enjoying this to carry different pieces of kit on my belt as opposed to using my leather belt, which is keeping my pants up. So I wanted to show you how I did this and just give you a quick look at it. It might be an idea you want to use for yourself. So stick with me and we'll take a closer look. Okay, just in case you're not familiar with what a ring belt is, this is all it is, just a long belt with a loop at the end. It's very simple to attach. So all I do is start with my loop on one side, just like this. And you could use this method with any hoodie shirt. This just happens to be a custom-made wool hoodie. I just run this through the loop. I'll show you that up close. Just take this in, come through the loop. Now I can adjust how tight I want it, and then simply come back underneath everything. So you can see what I did. Just come under everything, and now tie your loop. And if I want to adjust it, make it a little tighter, I just pull some more through, cinch that down. Gives you a nice secure hold. I like running it through this pocket like that, instead of having my knife up under the sweatshirt where it makes it hard to get to. But that's how you would attach a ring style belt, whether it be one like mine or a leather belt or whatever. Very simple. Okay, so this is a closer look at my ring belt. I just got a brass ring from Tractor Supply, and I got some cotton cordage. I think from, it was either Tractor Supply or Walmart. Just some standard clothesline type cotton cordage. And I used 6 strands of that thick cordage and made a double braid, and just tied it off at the end here with a whipping. But it's a really nice little setup. It's very comfortable, especially wearing it through the pocket of my hoodie here. And on this side, right now, all I have attached is my knife, but I have multiple toggles like this that I've carved, and I've got like a Sammy style sewing kit that I attach. I carry my Kapilka cup up here. You know, anything, fire kit, anything that I want to carry, I can carry on this belt. But right now, I just wanted to show you the belt, and I'll show you my full setup at another time. Anyway, it was pretty simple to create this. The cotton cordage was actually a real stark white color, so I brewed up a real thick coffee mixture, and I dyed it overnight in coffee, and it gave it a nice khaki color, which I really like. So that's the belt itself. Okay, so I wanted to show you this toggle setup. All this is a piece of wood that I carved into a toggle, and then I bored a hole through the wood and ran a piece of leather lace through that, tied it off in a knot. Now that toggle will slide up and down on that loop, so I can make it closer to my belt, or I can drop it down lower if I want to. The cool thing about a toggle is you can attach anything with a loop using this method. Now, the knife that I've been carrying a lot lately is this wood jewel knife, which is from Finland, and being such, it's a traditional Scandinavian style sheath, which is carried by a leather thong like this. I don't really like attaching that to a regular belt that goes on through your belt loops, because it hangs crooked. It's just, I don't know, it doesn't seem ideal to me. So that's where I really like this system. The less secure way to attach it would be simply just to hang it from the toggle like that. I didn't feel very good about that, especially walking through the woods, because it'd be too easy for it to work itself loose and fall off. So here's the solution for that. You put the thong over the toggle, as I just did, and now we have this loop here. We just bring the butt of the knife up through, and it's tight on purpose, because that way it's less likely that it would accidentally come off. And now my knife is still hanging in the same fashion, but if for some reason this toggle should work loose, and if we're falling out of that thong, it's going to create a square knot with that lace that holds the toggle on. So that way my knife has a safety there, just in case it should fall off the toggle. And I've never had it fall off the toggle, but that one time that it does, I wouldn't want to lose my knife. So that's my safety system. But I really like having the knife that way. It's outside where I can get to it. It swings freely. And if I wanted to adjust it, obviously I could bring the toggle down lower or higher. But it's perfect just like that. And then if I want my belt to go further back on my waist, I just slide this back, or further forward, I can adjust it, and it's completely adjustable using that method. So I really like this toggle system using this traditional style ring belt. So I went in my pack, and I do have my Kapilka cup with me. This is how I have mine set up. Just have a leather thong attached to a toggle with a constrictor knot. Very simple. And I leave that up there at all times so that when I'm doing something, when I'm carrying my gear on something like this belt here, I can just slide that right through that brass ring on the ring belt part, and there my cup is attached. And I can have it right there at my hand, you know, whenever I need it. I can pull it off real fast and get to it. You can obviously attach this up through the belt, wrap it around, and run the toggle back through, and that gives you a very secure hold with it, and it stays in place. I've had no problems with that. But either way, having a toggle attached to your cup like that makes it easy to carry on a belt like this. I just kind of like using this brass ring because it gives it a very secure hold, and I like the position of where the cup is. It kind of balances out with the knife. So I just thought I'd show you that real quick, that you can utilize that ring too to hang a toggle.
All right, well, I appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in for this quick look at my take on a traditional ring belt. I really enjoy this and having my equipment here at, right at my fingertips when I need it, especially around camp. And when carrying a Scandinavian style sheath with the thong loop, I really enjoy carrying on a toggle much better than I do in just attaching it to a regular style belt. So, I hope this idea will benefit you in some way. I hope you'll come back and visit with me for another video again very soon. Until then, take care. God bless.